You're looking at the official Master Grade Gundam Barbatos box art, and it looks pretty good. I have to say, it's been teased out by the Gundam Base Korea, so it's an official box art for sure. Secondly, as well, as we reported earlier from our previous video, the Master Grade Gundam Barbatos is delayed to December 2019. So for all of you who doubted us in the first place when we first reported this months ago, here it is. This is the official proof from Bandai itself. It's going to be coming out in December 2019. So let's look at all the new kits that's coming out this week, or being announced at least for this week. There are quite a lot of premium Bandai kits, and there is of course only one regular kit out this week, and that is the Penelope. And the first premium Bandai kit is the Pixie Fred River version. 2,200 yen is coming out next year in April 2020. I have to say the kit looks really good in this muted blue and also grey color combination. Unfortunately, again, as I mentioned earlier, this is a premium Bandai kit and it doesn't really have a lot of decals going for it. So even if I can buy this, I'm not sure I would buy one because it looks kind of plain without some decals, and having that white going together with the grey and the blue color just seems a little bit off for the Pixie, at least to me. Yeah, there's also a high grade 1/144 scale Slave Wraith coming out. This is the parachute specification. It's a little bit more expensive by 220 yen, also coming out in April 2020. At least this time around, the Slave Wraith actually comes with the water decals that you can put on the shield, so it actually looks very nice. And in addition to the normal backpack, it actually comes with a parachute pack specification as well. So I have to say this one is definitely a lot better looking and a lot more detailed as well compared to the Pixie. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys are able to get premium Bandai kits, will you actually be getting this one? Now, the one kit that I'm actually quite excited about is actually the Real Grade Yuma Lighting exclusive Zaku 2. This one is quite pricey. It's at 3,630 yen. I really like the color combination of the light, almost navy blue like, and also the black and white color scheme. So imagine getting this kit in a glossy finish, or just paint it all gloss. I'm quite sure that Bandai will probably release a metallic finishing in the near future. Just don't know exactly when they're going to do that, but I have to say the Yuma Lighting exclusive Zaku 2, 3,630 yen next year, January 2020, definitely is on top of my list. Now, since we are on the topic of premium Bandai, one user from Taiwan actually picked this up, and if you look at the box itself of premium Bandai kits, he has noticed that the codes that they put on the box itself nowadays, there are some different variations of the old and the new version. So if you look at the one on top, those are all the new versions. So they only put out the code SKU of the product. And if you look at the one at the bottom, this is how they used to put it. They used to put the SKU number of the product and also the yen price at the back. So like for example, this is 1,800 yen. It is very clear. So when you're doing shopping, you can actually quickly calculate whether this is worth buying after your exchange rate calculation, right? So it seems like Bandai is doing away with yen calculation in certain countries. So I'm not sure what is the reason, but hey, this is something that we have spotted that's quite different this time around. Now, the most expensive item that's been announced this week is actually the Metal Build Gundam Austria High Mobility Test Equipment. It's quite a mouthful, 16,500 yen. Probably one of the more expensive metal build that we have seen to date, but I have to say, damn, this kit looks really awesome. A lot of weaponry, a lot of parts, and of course, this being a metal build, the detail as well seriously looks pretty good. I am a very big fan of the Austria design, Austria Type F, high mobility test equipment, the normal Austria as well. Really wanted to get this, but unfortunately, man, at this price, I'm sure it's gonna get out of stock very soon, and people are just gonna start selling on secondary market at very high price. I'm sure of that, so probably give it a skip quite easily. The Penelope is coming out already in Japan, so a lot of the Japanese and Hong Kong and Taiwan builders already built it, done a lot of reviews. For other parts of the world like Malaysia and Singapore, I'm not sure whether you've got this yet, but I have to say this kit is quite pricey, 7,480 yen. And one interesting thing I note is for the longest time, Bandai usually release all the official pictures months before the kit is actually released, but this time round, the kit actually went out into the market the same time as Bandai released the official pictures. So I'm kind of wondering why is that the case as well. It's kind of funny. So maybe there's some production delays or maybe some changes between the official pictures and they had to retake the pictures, but all in all, this kit looks good. The box art is the box itself is really big as well, a lot of runners, and of course, as we have mentioned this before, it's going to be a brick. So, but then again, at 7,480 yen, it is going to be a very beautiful looking brick, since the new movie is going to come out in conjunction with the Penelope. So let's hope this kit reaches our show soon. I'm sure we want to get one very, very soon. So that's our video for today. We hope you like our Gunpla news coverage. Stay tuned, we have a lot more videos coming up for GBWC Indonesia and also GBWC Vietnam as well. Thanks for watching, and if you're new to our channel, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up.